Modern woman finds out choosing career over family was a huge mistake. A woman cannot truly give her children her love, attention, affection, and care if she chooses a career while they are present. Lack of adequate heed has a direct and frequently significant impact on children's growth. Additionally, choosing a career is not always a deliberate decision, but rather just aids anyone, not just women, in recognizing their own value. Women who put their careers before their families are making terrible mistakes with serious repercussions. What is the logic behind this? You might be thinking. In today's video, we'll look at some of the main factors that force modern women to prioritize their careers over their families, which is a terrible mistake. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the post notifications. Let's dive right into the video. Every woman has a time in her life when she must decide between starting a family and pursuing a job. There are women who can successfully balance both, but it's very difficult to tell how effectively they do it, and whether problems at home develop concurrently with their professional achievements. As a result, it is crucial to consider both sides of an issue before reaching a decision and to try to reach a compromise. This will enable you to answer the question of whether you are willing to put your family or your work first honestly. More and more women nowadays desire to establish careers and realize their potential in the workplace. If this trend was previously only seen in women over the age of 40, it's currently being pursued by very young ladies who have graduated from technical schools or institutions. But occasionally, after reaching professional zeniths or becoming disenchanted with their jobs, they're left on their own, perhaps dismantling a family, more frequently not building one. You should establish all your priorities for yourself from the start of your career race in order to make the best decision and prevent loneliness. In fact, a woman who obstinately pursues a job frequently finds that she's unable to develop her personal life at a given time and must instead focus her energies elsewhere. Polls indicate that by the age of 40, the majority of women start to regret their employment decisions. If a woman wants to continue working after being married, her husband must support her decisions. Otherwise, she would have to choose between raising a family and pursuing her job. In the end, it's better to give up a career before careerism is uncommon for men more than it is for women. A true woman would never compete for attention with strong men, since it's not in her nature to be a director or manager. Instead, she's suited to be the caretaker of the home. One should keep in mind that when pursuing professional success, there are other factors at play in this world. Work plays a significant role in our lives, aids in self-realization, enables us to demonstrate all of our talents, and helps us develop the best traits and abilities. However, every woman is predestined by nature to remain a contented wife, a loving mother, and a thoughtful daughter. The only thing stopping you from fully achieving this is your inability to make the best decision and set aside enough time. The major piece of advice given by psychologists is that a woman should learn to feel for herself and recognize her current desires in order to avoid regretting her decision in the future. Separately, I'd want to point out that you shouldn't give up if you've established a career but are still single. It's preferable to begin pursuing a career until a deserving man enters your life. As soon as this encounter occurs, focus all of your attention on your family. This claim is supported by some evidence. Speed dating research conducted in 2006, it was discovered that most males preferred women who had lower professional ambitions than they did. Furthermore, according to other studies, men are more prone to shun partnerships with women who have higher educational aspirations than themselves or who have positions of authority in the workforce. In contrast, another recent study discovered that women with greater education continue to choose unions with wealthy partners. Once she became a mother, a teacher also experienced a paradigm shift. I never thought I would want to stay at home with my kids, ever. However, after the birth of my first daughter, I went to a job interview and grieved the entire drive home. I contacted them to let them know I wasn't interested in the job. I was fortunate that my husband's income allowed me to stay at home. Sometimes a woman works because she wants to pursue a profession, but also because she needs to, because not all men are able to support a family. If a woman appreciates her husband in such a position, she can only figure out how to balance her career and family. There is no longer a decision to be made. If a woman works hard enough, responsibility sharing between husband and wife will assist lightening her load and allowing her to effectively advance up the job ladder. Therefore, discuss who will be responsible for what and how. Attempt to divide up duties at work so that household chores and, most importantly, your loved ones are not neglected. This is entirely feasible with the usage of a variety of strategies on how to logically distribute workloads and responsibilities. Organize your workstation at both work and home to reduce the time it takes to complete tasks. Don't bring work home with you. Don't talk about work all night, and spend your weekends with your family only. Recognize the need to keep work and home distinct. Don't neglect to spend time with the kids. Give up your work for the kids. Gifts, sports, activities, and the best babysitters are no substitute for moms. Hollywood movies portraying women who successfully juggle jobs and personal life are broadcast on TV every year. The protagonist is a lady who has time for everything, including raising children, caring for a husband, running a business, and enjoying the little pleasures in life. How does the fairy tale, nevertheless, relate to the real world? Actually, everything hinges on the employment path that the lady has selected for herself. She made a pledge to herself to succeed in getting a position in the sun as she gazed wide-eyed at the activity of the capital. The woman has advanced from being a routine clerk to a regional sales manager after 18 years. She possesses everything that young girls desire, including a centrally located apartment, high-end vehicle, designer clothing, and flawless beauty that is prized in pricey spa salons. There's no one outside her husband and kids who would love her. The way society regards the relationship between moms and their children is another influence. The overwhelming majority of Americans, 79%, disagreed with the idea that women should resume their traditional roles in society, according to a 2012 Pew Research survey. However, very few persons, 16%, said that having a mother who works full-time is the perfect circumstance when asked what is best for small children. A mother who works part-time is excellent, according to 42% of respondents, while a mother who doesn't work at all is best for young children, according to 33%. Only roughly 1 in 5, 22% mothers who work full-time agreed that having a working mom at home is best for small children. A modern woman is neither a homemaker who is oppressed by daily life nor a global economic workaholic. She has a well-rounded personality and is self-aware both at home and at work. She does not disregard her personal time or believe that her family should come before her profession. A real woman has it all: a successful career, a happy family, and a child in contemporary society. Stereotypes are rather common. As a result, it's widely believed that a woman who succeeded in advancing her profession and afterward chose a high-paying position must inevitably be alone and possess a steely personality more suited to the male population of the world. So what do you think about modern women choosing career over family? Tell us in the comments. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you soon with the next video, and thank you so much for watching.